Why are we starting off so awkward?
I don't know.
Hey guys.
What's up? How we doing?
Hey.
I was waiting for you to introduce yourself because usually you say Nell first.
You always say it's the NA Baddies. I'm Nell and I'm Alex.
Oh,
I'm waiting on you.
Already forgetting our intro. What's up, y'all? It's the NA Baddies.
I'm Nell.
I'm Alex.
We got it.
Okay, got that out of the way.
Oh,
How we
God.
doing?
I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
The sun is shining. I'm feeling
The
very
sun's
wonderful
out.
today. I'm
And
feeling.
it's a Friday for us, and we are loving the vibes.
Yeah, it was rainy yesterday, all gloomy, all poo-poo, and then the sun came out today, and it's like 60. Everybody's walking outside. I went on Broadway to get McDonald's.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Well, it's like the McDonald's on Broadway, but it's not actually crazy
like down the
Broadway.
street.
It's like down the street a little bit. And there was a ton of tourists just walking outside, walking around. And I'm like, this is what happens when the sun's out.
I'm trying to go do cartwheels in the park.
Yeah, we're going to do that after we film.
Sick.
So if this episode's a little short, we got things to attend to.
Sorry, we gotta go play in the sun, okay?
Yeah. It's good for our health.
Okay, so talk to me.
Did you get your hoop yet? Your new hoop?
My hoop comes on Wednesday.
I'm
really excited about my new hoop, you guys. I'm really, really freaking excited. I'm literally counting. I check every day. Like, when's my hoop coming?
Tracking my hoop. Can we put in the clip of you learning how to juggle with your scarves?
Yeah.
Because we talked about you getting balls last time, juggling balls.
Guys, I got balls.
She got balls.
Guys, I got freaking balls.
She grew balls. No.
No.
And
But the scarves are much easier because they're flying through the air and they have like air can travel through them because they have like kind of open mesh material. So they move a lot slower.
so you have more time to catch them.
For sure.
And
Margaret was saying like, okay, first you do this direction, like the one I was doing it in, and then you go backwards in the other direction.
Yes.
So I've got to practice that.
well,
I'll take my scarves to the park today.
okay. I'm glad that she told you that because she told me that and I was like,
Huh?
Margaret is my new roommate and we got a place together and it has already been so much fun.
Really?
Yes. She is so sweet and it's just been really
She's the
fun
best.
making our place like homey. And we have neighbors, like we face the back and behind us there's like this huge house. It has to be expensive because that looks very, very nice. And it's like 4 to 6 college dudes that are like young. But here's the thing.
Oh, not that young. Sorry. Wait.
Hold on. Don't get too excited,
wait.
y'all. Don't get too excited.
Hold on. Go ahead.
They look kind of young. And they look a little nerdy. Not that there's anything wrong with nerdy, but they definitely like are very smart. Up until there was a night that we went out and I got home around 2 and got ready for bed and I looked out my window at 3 a.m. and this kid was still on the computer
Sitting outside
writing
your
an
window
essay or something. No, he was like writing an essay and he was doing it when we left. So I was like, dang, like,
You know he waited till the night before.
I mean,
He's like snorting Adderall and like.
But yeah, I saw them all coming downstairs, like taking out the trash or whatever. And
As a group?
yeah. And they kind of just look young. So me and Margaret have planned out like wanting to give them cookies or something and be like, we're your new neighbors.
Hi.
If you see us naked in our window, look away.
And if we need help with something, we're gonna come over here. It's good to have those relationships.
True.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yes. Yeah. We like share our house is like a duplex sort of thing. So we also want to make cookies for the other people too. So that, you know, if we make any noise, something, they can just let us know.
They can just contact you. It's also just nice to, you know, connect with your neighbors and like know the people around you.
Yeah.
And that way also you like if there's an emergency or something happens or like
So true.
someone hasn't come out of their house for a few days and you're like, are you good? I'm just saying these things
Somebody
happen.
check on me.
These things happen. You want to know your people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we introduce our bevy today?
Oh, yeah.
Guys, we're gonna be tweaking. We have an Alani. Cherry twist Alani.
I've never had one before, so
I've only had one before and I was like so we'll see.
yeah, I've already had a Diet Coke today.
Oh, whoa.
So
whoa, shorty.
double
Look at that
caffeinated.
color.
That's a very pretty color.
I know you guys can't see it, but you'll see it in a fucking second, okay? It is gorgeous. That's how you know we were drinking chemicals, okay? This is research
When
chemicals.
it's this color, that's fair. This is the cherry lime flavor.
Cherry twist.
Cherry twist.
Allegedly.
I'm still thinking about the apple cider from
Dude, that ish was nasty. That was bad.
Apple, huh? The apple cider? The carbonated apple juice?
The sparkling cider.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the nasty one that tasted like vinegar.
The pomegranate
Sorry.
cider, whatever. Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, wait, what are we choosing to today? Sunshine again.
Sunshine.
Sunshine. Good. Delicious.
Bzzz. I actually hate that. I don't think I like the Alani's.
It tastes like
It's so sweet.
it tastes like candy.
Yeah, it's like candy soda. I'm not. I just want sugar-free Red Bull because I want like that berry zap flavor, and then move
I
on.
like the flavor of Red Bulls, but Red Bulls give me anxiety attacks.
Really?
Yeah. I literally will be
This has way more caffeine than a Red Bull.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but we split it in half. Let's just do a quick.
Wait, how many ounces is in it total?
Give me 1 second. I'll give you your answers here. 200 milligrams of caffeine per can. So we're drinking about 100.
I don't know what that means.
The sugar-free Red Bulls, like the normal smaller ones, are 75.
What about the non-sugar-free Red Bull?
I think they're probably 75. You don't have to drink the whole thing. You might have fun with it.
I don't know, dude. I'm already such a shaky person.
Same.
When I
Same.
drink caffeine, I'll like
What is it?
No, I'll literally, if I'm drinking caffeine, like an hour or two later, I'll be like, why do I feel this way? And that's why I don't drink much caffeine. I don't like that feeling.
I've had to chill. I've definitely had to chill. Because that, like, if I'm at work, like, I love a little caffeine to get me through the night. But caffeine, throw a little Zen in there. And God, if I smoked weed before I went to work, y'all, I'm like, hey, you guys, I'll be right with you.
See, I actually love, have you ever seen that clip of Miley Cyrus where she's like, best of both worlds. It's like an upper and downer, like taking Molly and smoking a joint.
Yeah.
That's how I feel whenever I'm drinking a coffee or a Diet Coke in the morning and then also waking and baking.
Yeah.
It's like the upper and down.
I do kind of love that. That is a great combo, like a coffee and a blunt. I don't smoke blunts.
And
Coffee in a bowl.
In a bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seen those that, like, the coffee cups that have, like, the pipe built in?
Yeah.
You were gonna say something.
No, I don't remember. Oh, I was gonna ask you what your preferred way of smoking is because you were like, I don't smoke blunts because blunts make me think of high school.
I smoked blunts in high school.
Yeah.
I know I'm kind of a J girl because, like, I have a bunch of, like, the cones, the little pre-roll cones. But honestly, like, I really like gummies.
Gummies.
I love a gummy. I don't love that, like, I have to wait and, like, see how fucked up I get. I don't love that. But, like, it's kind of exciting to be like, ooh, I feel it coming. But there's something about how it feels that's different than, like, the super buzzy, like, smoking feel, you know?
Yeah.
It feels a little cleaner.
So gummies usually don't work on me, but I think it's just because I have such a high tolerance. You're giving me that face and I'm about to share the story.
Okay. Okay. We can make it happen.
Well, no, I was gonna tell about the time that we went to a show one night at our job and I was like, oh, I'll just pop a gummy. And it was like a lot of it was
She took a huge.
It was 200 milligrams, gram, whatever. It was 200. And typically people do like 50, like you can split it
And
up,
that's still high for vast majority of people.
Yeah.
Vast majority.
So I just popped 200, not thinking much of it, but I had realized that I had cut back like a heavy amount of smoking previously to taking that gummy. So I get through the whole show and I'm like, dang it, like nothing's really happening. And then after the show, we get to like do all these fun things and meet cool people. And I am just like,
they invite us into the green room and Alex immediately blasts off.
honestly great timing for me because I was enjoying the moment more and I was just like, holy shit, what is going
What's
on?
happening? I think I would have actually freaked the hell out if I took a 200 milligram edible and it hit me right as we were walking into the green room, which first of all, I couldn't believe was happening at all. And then you send me into outer space. I would have freaked out.
No, I was feeling very...
I'll wait out here. You guys have fun. Tell him I said, hey, give me a shirt.
Give me a shirt. No, I was feeling very kooky, quirky, like silly. And then we got in the car and we were all like rehashing everything and everybody's tweaking and I'm just sitting there like,
Yeah.
I can't believe that just happened.
That was a really silly fun night.
It was. So that's what I want my gummy experiences to be like. But typically my gummy experiences are taking a gummy and then waiting forever for something to happen. And nothing happened.
For real?
Yeah. I've also talked to a bud tender, whatever, at a dispensary before about like my antidepressant. They're like,
if that's involved.
Yeah, because I can't get the effects of shrooms. Like,
really?
Yeah. SSRI or whatever. I shouldn't be on my shit about this. Typically I remember. But
SSRIs.
it's been a while since I've talked about this. But one of them like takes out the effects of psilocybin. First time I took shrooms, I took 4 grams and nothing happened.
For
Didn't
real?
feel a thing. I was all excited. I
Never
put on the
heard
movie
that.
Trolls. Ordered myself a bunch of
I'm gonna take shrooms and watch Trolls.
I was so excited, bro. All the colors and shit. I
Yeah.
thought it would be so much fun.
That's so wild.
And nothing happened. I still enjoyed the movie.
Hey,
Love the
Will,
movie
Will,
Trolls.
fact checker. See, imagine. This is for me.
Hey,
Hey,
this is for
this
me.
is for me. Hang on. Hey, Will, can you pull up SSRIs and psilocybin? He goes, how do you spell psilocybin?
Okay, so wait, I actually do want to leave this in because
Go
I think this
ahead.
is cute.
Go ahead.
Will is one of our coworkers who is a very talented like artist, musician, does all of
Yeah.
his own things, but was super excited for us when we started talking about the podcast. And he was like, I want to help, like I want to like make logos and da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And he started showing us like outros and intros and stuff that were very creative. And we've talked about like adding him to this thing, but I think it would be so fun to be able to have someone behind the camera to be like,
Same.
hey, can you look this up for us?
We need our own Jamie, dude. We want our own Jamie to like. Jamie, can you look up?
Wait, who's Jamie?
Is that Joe Rogan's guy? But we need our own Jamie. We need our own guy to like.
Hey, can you look this up for us?
Hey, real quick. Can you fact check this?
Because I'm already impressed by Nell's technology of everything and being able to edit it all and put it all together in terms of the microphones and the cameras and the computer. But I'm like, what if we added another thing where they could like actually add the fun effects and stuff that we're just like.
And we also just we want to be able to like look up stuff while we're recording, but like the thing is, if we sit here and try to do it, we're gonna like lose our momentum.
Yeah,
while
that's
we're talking.
so true.
And then we're gonna have to cut out that whole like it's just a lot. So like we need a little guy. We need a little guy. We need a little guy.
So if anybody,
I also think it would be like a fun dynamic just to have another person in here to like bounce off of. So not to give you too much behind the scenes, but that's what we're thinking about.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that'd be fun? Do you guys think it'd be fun to like have a little person in here and like do funny stuff and like?
I think it would.
Yeah, we do too.
Anyways, and give them a microphone as well, so that they can put in like fun input and stuff. Yeah.
So well, if you see this, we're thinking about it. Love you, boy. Okay.
We'll talk soon.
We'll talk.
And it is funny, the other friends that we have that like give us ideas and everything. I was literally sitting in the office with Taylor. And I was like, let me pick your brain. And he's like, can you just shut up? I just want to like recover from my hangover and hang out with you.
Stop being hungover every day then. When am I ever going to talk to you if you're hungover every day? I'm sorry. Love you. Can you tell us about, okay. It's actually for you. It's fully for you.
Oh, you're dying to let me talk about my date last night.
Alex went on a date last night and I really want to hear about it.
I'm embarrassed though, because the last video I was like, I'm staying single and I'm keeping my peace.
No, well, we've talked about this before. You're keeping your peace. You can still meet people. There's no rules, you know.
That is true. I was definitely being way too hard on myself because I was like overthinking like all my anyways.
Totally.
Hold on. Let me take my step and I will tell the story.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think you should be going out and meeting people still. There's no point in like not having human connection. You just like have to be more conscientious about it.
Yeah.
We all, not you.
Yeah.
Except you. Okay, go.
One of my new favorite hobbies that I've been getting into is going out dancing, and I was going two-step partner dancing, and
honky tonkin',
and I went dancing one night when this guy asked me to dance, and I'm new to dancing, so I know how to dance. I have rhythm. I was in musicals way back when, so I can keep up, but I need a good leader. Like I need a good leader. So when guys ask me to dance and they're not great, I'm like, you know, you get the vibe.
You're like, I'll lead, I guess.
No, I'm just like,
this isn't working.
This isn't working. Anyways, okay. So we were killing it. Chemistry was crazy. Like he was leading me. He
little boot scooting boogie all over the freaking.
Like he was twirling me twice and like giving me. He was like, I'm sorry, I'm rambling at this point because
Oh, you're good.
He was really good at leading with instructions with just his hands. Like I knew what was going to happen next just by where his hands were going.
I love
whatever.
That.
So I was like, we are connected. We see each other. And we're chatting it up. We're talking. And he asked me about where I'm work. So
while you're dancing?
While we're dancing.
Are you like
a little bit.
Because I can't talk while
a little bit. And he's like, "Oh, so are you a comic?" And I'm like, "No, but I got some jokes." And I hit him with one of my go-to jokes that has to do with my fake tooth. So flash on my fake tooth, of course, that always gets him. And he
Bitches
asked,
love the fake
bitches
tooth.
love the fake tooth. And he asked me for my number, and I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. And he was
Why
like, just
not? Like, what about it? Why were you like, I don't know?
that was the overthinking part of me of being like, I'm trying to be single right now. Like, I just really don't even want to give my number or Instagram or anything to anybody. Like, I'm
Yeah.
just not in that place. And he was like, well, just tell me your number. And so I was like, if
Yours.
he remembers this, I will be impressed. So I told him my number, just said it out
No
loud.
shot.
And I was like, no way. Next day, I get a number from like a scam. Like, I get a text from a number that's a scam, and I'm like, hey, you're so silly. Like, what's up? Thinking that it was him, but it was actually another number that I had to block. It like actually was a scam text. I tried calling it, and it like started speaking Spanish to me. I was like, okay, I don't know. And then I got a text while I was at work that was like, didn't think I'd forget you, did I? Or something.
No way he remembered your number. Do you
Right.
think he like went and typed it down?
I asked him, yeah, and he was like, are you kidding? He was like, I literally was reciting your number while we were ending the dance so that I could go quickly put it in my phone.
That's really sweet.
He was like, do you know how hard it was to finish that dance while reciting your phone
That's
number in my head?
crazy. But also good on him. Because it's like, oh, if you forgot, well,
Yeah.
you forgot.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
I thought it was cute. So we texted barely, like kind of just like a hey, how's your
Wow.
day? Didn't really get to know each other in texting, which is usually how it goes for me. I'm usually like, let's get to know each other over text, and then you go in dates, and then it kind of moves kind of quickly. That's kind of my routine.
Okay.
And
We're evolving.
We're evolving. And
See,
so
this is good. This is exactly what I'm talking about, though. Like going into it different, doing it differently.
doing it
Trying something else.
So I was like, these are my typical free, because he asked me when I was free. I was like, these are my free days. And I was like, but I'm actually going to be working those days because I'm going to be going out of town. And he's like, when's your next free day? I was like, tonight is my only free day until I go out of town. So he was like, well, let me take you out. So we meet up for dinner, which is also growth for me because typically I'm like, yeah, pick me up, just come to my house. I don't fucking care. I was like, let me meet you there.
Boo.
Stop.
I love you and I support you, but boo.
So we meet there, we're chatting up, we're there till close, but we kind of got there late. So we were chatting, but at the very end of the conversation, I find out that he went to this very small Christian college that my parents just happened to meet at.
That is crazy.
So I'm like,
wait.
this is a weird connection that I would like to pick apart because never in my life am I ever going to meet someone else that has gone to this godforsaken college that I've heard about my entire life because my parents met there.
That is wild. So not only is it where your parents met, it's a very small school where you don't know anybody that's gone there.
No, he told me, he was like, I was like, where, I was given my spiel about where all I've lived. And I was like, so where all have you lived? And he mentioned the city and the state. And I was like,
and you're like, tell me you
I
didn't.
was like, what were you doing in that city? And he was like, I went to school there. I was like,
what's up with the school? Is it a weird school? Is it like
it's a a cappella Church of Christ school.
Now when you say a cappella,
no instruments. Instruments are the devil.
Like instruments not allowed?
Not allowed.
In service? On school premises? What does that mean?
My mom walked down the aisle to a choir, to a recording of a choir.
Because instruments are evil?
Instruments are evil.
Yo, I got it. Will, look up here. Well, look up why
See, this would be perfect because they believe that whenever instruments were used in the Bible, they were all drunk. Like they were all intoxicated.
That's
yeah, they don't even like clapping. Like you can't even clap.
That's a cappella though, isn't it? That's just the body. That's the human body making sounds. Why is that?
So in my church, my church that my dad was a pastor at for 20 plus years, when they started, it was Church of Christ, but then in 2003 or 2004, when I was a baby, it switched to non-denominational, which was a
which meant they can clap now.
Deal. Which means they can clap now. No, we put a guitar on stage and lost half the congregation.
I was supposed to people leave.
Oh my God, absolutely.
God.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
And so lots of drama, early 2000s drama.
Over a string instrument? That's crazy.
Over a string instrument, right.
Okay, continue with your story. I had to understand that. I still don't really.
Which is why it's so interesting. Whenever I meet someone else that knows even just an ounce of that world, I'm like, oh, I have to talk about this.
Yeah.
Like, whenever I tell people that my parents went to an acapella, like they don't even get that. They don't understand.
I didn't even know what that meant.
Yeah, so just a very strict, take the Bible, very black and white, and acapella. So no instruments, all singing.
No music? Do they have like radio?
Yeah, you can like listen to music.
CDs?
I mean, that's what's considered secular music. Like secular music is anything but like Christian.
Sure, but like you can listen to the Christian music with instruments in it.
I mean, they don't love it. No. I mean,
Is that why pentatonics is? Is that why pentatonics is pentatonics? Because they're making all the sound. Do you know pentatonics?
Yeah.
And they're making all the instruments with their mouths. Are they
Christian? Is that what you're asking?
Are they like? Well, I know they're Christian, right? Aren't they a Christian?
No.
No.
Well,
pentatonic. Well,
pull this up.
Pentatonic
Christian. What's so funny is a lot of Christians love pentatonics.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking of.
But half of them are gay, and then
It's
they
also-
all dipped.
Also, because they can't listen to instruments, and so they're like, "Oh, here's my loophole for really cool sounding music." I mean, for real, that might be part of it.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Okay, continue. Will's gonna be like, "You gotta start paying me if you're gonna use my name that much."
Give me creds at least.
Creds.
So the barbecue place closed, and he was like, "Do you want to go dancing?" And I had literally gone from work, so I was in like non-slip shoes. Can't go dancing in non-slip shoes.
Impossible.
So we ended up walking to my car, and of course we're just like standing by my car and talking, and then eventually get in the car and we start talking, and I'm just talking to him about everyone graduates from this college with a ring on their finger. Everyone. Like you're frowned upon at this college if you do not graduate with a ring on your finger. And
you don't get a diploma, you get a partner, you get a spouse.
Exactly. And so I was like, there has to have been something, a failed engagement, somewhere
Who
in
is
your
she?
storyline. And he was very honest and expressed that he had not been in many relationships and that he's been taking care of family and working majority of his life.
Okay.
And
Respect.
there were just a lot of connections. He's not Church of Christ anymore, but he's still in the church. And of course, I love talking about religion. So we sat there for like 2 hours just picking each other's brains and upbringings, because I always expressed that my upbringing as a pastor's kid was beautiful. Like my church was come as you are. My dad is buff and tattoos and cussed in his sermons and preached about evolution, which is like
no way.
not well known.
Preaching about evolution in church?
Yeah.
Does anybody fuck with that?
Something that I really struggled with a dad that did preach about evolution was going to a middle school at the time that really preached Genesis 1 through 11 and the creation stories, so much so that our 8th grade trip was to the Creation Museum. Do you know what the Creation Museum
Girl,
is?
you know I don't.
So in Kentucky, I think it's in Kentucky.
We should go.
Well, Kentucky, no, dude, it's so bad. We would have to vlog the whole thing. You walk through this museum, it's like Jesus holding dinosaurs, like sort of scenario. And then you get to this part of the museum where you walk through what life would be like if you don't believe in creation. Like what
hellfire and
it was teen pregnancy, drugs. I'm so serious. It's like pictures of young pregnant girls, like cigarettes, marijuana.
Pregnant woman, young pregnant teenager smoking cigarettes and
like that's literally and it's
up.
Like supposed to be scary. Then you walk through it, and of course all the girls are like
4D, like it's got like sound effects and like wind.
Yes.
There's just smoke blowing everywhere.
Yes.
Like a hoarding house.
Yes.
There's cockroaches on the floor.
Yes.
What would your like most nightmare if someone could put you in like a place that was like
what is my hell?
Yeah, what's your hell?
My hell is vegetables and loud noises.
Like screeching nails on chalkboard and like
That's
fucking
such a dumb answer. No,
but like all there is to eat is like steamed broccoli and there's like cars
and there's just
crashing.
like fireworks going off in the background constantly.
You're like a golden retriever. You're like a dog.
So anyways, the Creation Museum. And then, of course, by the end of the trip, you all sit in this room and cry and give your life to God because you now believe in creation
Fuck
and
off.
blah.
Like,
So
is that part like a station?
yeah.
And they're like, okay, now's the part where you sit and you hold hands and you cry.
Yes.
So everybody get down, sit crisscross applesauce, and I want you to cry.
Yeah. So that was really challenging as a young kid to be like, I'm being taught this in school and I'm gonna go to hell if I don't believe it. But my dad is also gonna go to hell because he's preaching.
My dad's
evolution.
going to hell.
But the really cool thing is we had someone at our church that worked for NASA or like it had a science whatever, and my dad interviewed him and had a whole series of just like bringing him on stage, talking to him about science and
Your
creation.
dad does need a pod.
I know, my dude.
Dad pod.
Yeah, and so that was really challenging as a kid to navigate. So that's why I love having hard conversations as an adult with people who are still religious and who are still in the church or have a religious upbringing, because it's interesting to compare mine, especially as a pastor's kid, because it's so not your average pastor's kid experience. And even funny, so he was like, so what was your rebellion? Like, you don't drink. What was your rebellious stage? And I said, I was like, my version of rebellion was by getting tattoos and piercings and growing out my body hair and all this shit like that. When in reality, it never had anything to do with God. It more so had to do with like the idea of Christianity and what it,
Control.
the judges of that group. And yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Not Your Average Preacher's Kid Experience episode number 7. I'm in a silly mood.
I will say that I was experiencing some high school versions of Alex, the version of Alex that was like, I'm waiting till marriage. I definitely experienced some of that conversation with each other because he has some very strong views about waiting till marriage and keeping a promise to his wife one day. And that is something that I've had to debunk for so long in my life. That's probably like the biggest Christian guilt aspect is like around sex. So like having that conversation with someone that still is so firmly believes in wanting to wait and all these things.
Yeah, because you felt the same way when you were younger. So like then coming around to someone who's what?
In their 30s
and
still
now?
feels that way.
Yeah.
It was very interesting.
I bet.
Yeah.
Is it like trippy almost?
Yeah, because I felt like younger me again being like, I cannot believe that I'm talking to a 30-year-old man who believes these things. Like that is unheard of. I did not think that I would run into that, especially with someone that I met at a bar. Like, I don't know. So we'll see where it goes. I said that we planned another date. I wanted to. He has a golden retriever, and I want to meet his golden.
I think this is good for you because you can't sleep with him. You guys can be best friends.
I quit. I
think that's great. I think it's actually a really good, healthy dynamic. That's fun.
So,
well, congrats on a fun first date.
Thank you.
Why not?
I haven't been on one in a while, so it was honestly really fun. I joked. I was like, after trauma dumping on each other, I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be billing you for therapy if you're supposed to be billing me for entertainment. Did I say that right? Billing him and
you bill him for therapy, he bills you for entertainment. Yeah, you said it right.
Okay.
So maybe y'all just bill each other and you're net zero. It's equal.
Still at 1. Yeah, I'll take that.
So maybe y'all just bill each other and you're net zero. It's equal.
Still at 1. Yeah, I'll take that. I meant still at 0.
Or he just pays for everything and everybody wins.
We should go to the Creation Museum. I think we should take an edible, walk through, giggle at all the little kids, push them over, tell them that Jesus,
God's not real and neither is Santa. That sounds like a really fun time.
They have a life-size like Noah's Ark, so you can go into the ark.
Are there like animatronic animals?
I think there's
playing instruments. No instruments allowed. No instruments. No Chuck E. Cheese.
I think there is animals. I think there's like live animals.
Their heads?
No, live real
living animals in the ark.
Yes.
Is it like a zoo?
Kind of.
Shut up. Let's go.
There was like camels that you could ride and stuff there. Yeah.
Okay, I'm in.
Okay, we'll go. And then we would go to Kings Island, which was like this adventure. Do you like roller coasters?
Yes.
Was that a lie?
No. I do like them.
Do you get motion sickness?
No, I just like to be so for real, I don't love like standing in line. Like I'm thinking like Six Flags. Like I don't love standing in line for like an hour for like a 3-minute ride that rattles my brain.
Hey, that's what like
And also like I'm getting old. I'm scared of shit. I'm scared of shit.
Hey, I am. Do you know how many like road trip games I play in those lines? Those lines go fast. I say, okay, and on the picnic we're bringing. Do you know that game?
No.
Okay.
Apples.
Bananas.
Carrots.
Dogs.
Oh. Elephants.
See, you know the game. But no, there's different rules that you can play. But yeah, that's what whenever we would go to amusement parks or whatever, we would be playing Heads Up or like games like
Honestly,
that.
I do really like roller coasters. I don't know why I'm being spooked. I think I just get nervous about them. Like when I think about it too much, because I've been to Six Flags many a time. Like, you know, Goliath or whatever, where you.
Goliath.
Have you been to Six Flags Atlanta?
Not Atlanta, but
there's one story I just want to tell really quick. My ex was kind of like, I don't want to say sheltered, but like sheltered himself, basically. He didn't get out and do a whole lot.
Mhm.
And he was kind of scared of like some shit. He was kind of scared of everything. But we went to Six Flags one time. We ended up fighting. We went for my friend's birthday. Me and my ex, we were together at the time. We fought on her birthday trip the whole time. It was horrible.
That's so mean.
It was horrible. It was horrible. He was being so annoying because I hit her vape. He was throwing a fit because I hit her jewel, and he like made a whole thing out of it and couldn't get over it. And I was like, dude, I'm hitting the vape. Relax, it's fine.
Because she has cooties.
Because he didn't want me to vape, and I didn't vape. I just hit the vape, and it was such
controlling.
to the point where I was like, okay, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight over you hitting the vape one time, and I was like,
that's psycho.
So I was like, okay, we're gonna fight. Fuck you, we'll fight. Anyways.
You want crazy? I'll give you crazy. Let's go.
Let's go. Your crazy can't even touch my crazy boy. I promise you that. So we get on Goliath, and Goliath is a ride where you, like literally, this is the start of the ride. Okay. And the second he had never ridden anything that scary in his life. He'd never done anything that scary ever in his life. It goes. He turns to me. He goes, and it's just silence. It's because he's sitting right next to me, and nothing's coming out. It's just, and I've never laughed so hard. I'm the whole way around the ride.
You stupid little bitch. You stupid little pussy. You stupid little pussy.
The terror on his face and the way that no sound's coming out. He's so scared nothing's coming out. Oh, I love that.
I love roller coasters. Do you
have any that stand out to you, or like certain parks you go to or anything?
I grew up right next to I grew up with our youth group going to Cedar Point every year.
I've heard so much about that.
Cedar Point is so much fun.
Should we go there?
We should. I'm down whenever you want to go.
I bought that same ex like a vintage sweatshirt because he loved like collecting them, and I bought him like this sick ass vintage Cedar Point sweatshirt, and it had cool roller coasters all over the front. It was so cute.
It's really pretty. Like it's by the water, so it's like a pretty area. But I just have fond memories of like doing the like 4-hour road trip and like going there and getting there early and then leaving super late at night. But my family was a big Disney family. Disney was the only place that we all got along. So they took advantage of that as much as possible.
The kids were in a good mood, just distracted by like, I don't know.
No, I swear to God, that is the only place my brothers and I did not fight. It's
just
Disney magic.
The Disney magic, baby. You put on those Mickey Mouse ears and everybody's chilling.
Happy. Have you ever been to Disney World?
I went once when I was like 13-ish. With my aunt and some cousins and my brother.
Would you go again?
I would not pay to go again.
Fair.
If someone took me, I'd go. Yeah.
Fair. Now that I am an adult, I haven't been since 2019, and I'm like, I do think I would hate how many kids are there now.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
I don't think about that, or I wasn't thinking about that when I was a kid myself. I wasn't thinking about other kids.
Don't even notice.
But now I think that aspect probably would bother me.
I just have so many other things to spend my money on. I would literally rather spend that money on hula hoops or fucking, I don't know, saving for the car payment that I'm going to need to make. I'd rather pay my rent with that money.
You know what? I understand.
Or go to like Cedar Point with that money. Like I mean,
you could go to like Europe or Australia.
Is
or
it that
something.
expensive?
Oh, yeah.
Girl, I'd rather go to Europe. Bye.
I would love that. We need to take NA Baddie goes to your NA.
NA Baddie goes fuck.
NA Baddies go international.
NA Baddies go international sounds so fun.
That would be
We'll get
so
there.
fun.
We'll get there. I'm doing a lighter travel year this year. Last year I had so much fun. I went to Austin, I went to LA, I went to Paris, I went to England.
All in 2025?
I went to Florida. I think I'm forgetting some stuff, but I did all that. Did I say LA? I did LA last year. And it was so much fun, but I spent a lot of money. And this year I'm like, okay, I'm trying to buy a car. Like, I'm going to save money. I'm not going to travel. My friend wanted to go to Costa Rica in May, and I was kind of planning on it. And then I had to tell her no. Because I'm like, I'm going to be more responsible this year. We're going to save some cash. And honestly, I traveled enough last year to we're just going to write out the memories.
I do really want to go to Austin with you, though.
Austin's so fun. We can go anytime.
Because when living there, I just didn't really have many friends and all that stuff like that. So now bringing a friend with me, I feel like that'd be so fun. And now you know people there.
The friend that I was going to go to Costa Rica with lives there now.
Okay.
And I've known her since I was like 15. That's my homie.
Very cute. She's from Alabama too?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I love that.
Yeah. So she lives there, and I like know some people there, but that's like the only person I know who like lives there that I'm tight with.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can go out there, and I've got my credit card points. I can fly out there for free. We gonna get you on that.
Yeah, I need a credit card.
So you can take trips for free.
For free. Get connected.
For free with Education Connection.
Get connected. For free. I was just talking about this with a coworker yesterday. Where I was not allowed to watch Degrassi, or like half of the shows on Teen Nick. Did you watch Teen Nick?
Yeah, I didn't watch Degrassi though. But I watched.
Because you weren't allowed to, or just because you weren't interested?
Not interested. I don't even remember. I feel like it was a few years before my time. Like, I know they were playing reruns forever, but when Degrassi was in its peak, I think I was probably a little young.
Yeah.
I was born in 98. I feel like it was big in, like, what, 2000, 2003?
Yeah, but, like, on Teen Nick, they would be replaying, like, Zoe 101 episodes
I
and
love
stuff like that. And
I loved that.
And whenever they played Degrassi, I had to turn it to Disney Channel.
That's so whack. Was it just because, like, you could watch Zoe 101, though?
Because Degrassi had like
more mature themes.
Boys kissing, girls kissing.
Straight down.
Get
out of here. Straight down.
And teen pregnancies.
Along with all the pregnant teens smoking cigarettes. And all the evolutionary theorists. Get out of here. Dude, do you remember any like other crazy commercials? Because like everyone knows the 1-800, whatever the fuck, the Education Connection, connected for free. Like, are there any other ones that stand out to you? Or even right now? Like, have you been seeing crazy commercials? I guess I'll go off. Let me rephrase. I don't know why I asked you instead of just saying what I wanted to say. The Education Connection commercial is like one of those that everybody knows. I have been seeing so many insane commercials. First of all, just to go off for a second, since when is Netflix and all these other paid subscription services just gonna like show us ads? Like, we're not paying for the service, and they're not gonna announce it. They're not gonna do anything. They're just gonna slowly feed them in. Oh, you're just gonna slowly feed us in ads now that we have to sit here and watch when we're paying? Guess what? If you want to get rid of the ads, you can pay for the next tier. Guys, this is gonna get worse, okay? We're already in this subscription model for life. You are already signed up for life, and it's only going to get farther and harder to get out of, and I'm not happy about it. But on top of that, the commercials are crazy. All the commercials, okay? Whether I'm on, like, I have a Samsung TV and there's like the free Samsung channels. Sometimes when I turn my TV on, that's just like the default channel. All the ads on that, gambling games, phone games that you spend money on, all like wheel spinny games. It's all gambling ads, which there's a whole gambling pandemic happening. It's insane. Which, don't even get me started on that. I don't gamble. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know that it's very much a thing, and it's kind of concerning. The other ads I'm getting, the other commercials I'm seeing.
Don't even get me started.
Don't even get me started. Me when I don't have anything to say, I just go, don't even get me started on it, because I can't talk about it.
No, we just both know someone that does it that definitely does not need to be fucking doing it.
Who's broke. But just bought a grill? I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Moving right along. The other ads that I'm seeing are, and I'm kind of for these, they're like horny fairy they're birth control ads. It's like it's Nexplanon, but it's like a girl in the forest. She literally has like fairy ears and she's dressed like a wood nymph. And there's like a Prince Charming who comes up and it's like she now is free. She can set herself free because she has Nexplanon. And they're like fucking in the woods. Have you seen this?
No, but this is false advertisement because the last thing I would feel like a fucking fairy is with the Explanon in my arm giving me a bunch of hormones and fucked up things that I do not need to be feeling. The last thing I'm gonna feel like is the pretty fairy in the woods that wants to be fucked.
I'm gonna be like a neurotic, like a
I'm
sprite.
gonna be a gnome, a little like, troll.
I'm a witch. Feral.
Collecting men in my pot.
Putting them in my pocket and casting spells. Casting spells. So real. But I just love that they're like taking the whole like horny fairy book trope and they're like, this will sell.
One of the phone games that I really have a problem with is it'll show you like some stinky, ugly human and whatever, and then you're supposed to like beautify them by like
Bathe them
cleaning.
and cut their toenails.
Yeah, I'm like, what is this?
Why don't you go bathe yourself?
I was gonna say, if you are spending your time on someone else's hygiene, I think you should be looking in the mirror.
And they're like paying for upgrades to get like nail polish, like paying for upgrades to get a new blow dryer. Hey, I'm worried about you.
Hey, have you touched grass in a second?
Truly, if you're playing I'm gonna be careful when I say this, but if you're
You got it.
yeah, if you're playing any phone game that you're paying for, and I think I mean that across the board. I think I mean that across the board. If you're paying money for any game on your phone, I'm worried about you. Now, if it's like a couple dollars here and there, and this game's like really fun, or it's like teaching you something, or it's good for you, okay. But if you were sitting around like on a weekly basis spending money on a phone game, I am worried. Me and my ex, the same ex I was talking about earlier, here we are. He had this phone game that he played.
Candy Crush.
No.
Okay.
It was like I would know it if I heard it, but it was like think like League of Legends, War of Worlds, something like that. It was something like that. Like some sort of like grinded out phone game, okay? And he played it a lot. I remember one time we were on a trip and I think we were about to go on a hike. We were like in the Blue Ridge Mountains. And I was like, "Okay, let's go hike." He's like, "Well, there's a tournament in my game right now and like I have to be on my Get off the phone. Number one, did I pay for most of this trip? Yes. Did I plan this entire trip? Yes. Did I drive us from Alabama to North Carolina? Yes. Put your fucking phone away and get your boots on. We're going hiking. And it pissed me off. And that was just one example, but this was like an ongoing problem in our relationship, his game addiction. He played on his computer a lot. He built his own PC, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But he just gamed all the time. And I was fine with that when he was at home and it was on his computer time, fine. If it's coming with you, if it's mobile, we got a problem. And so that was always a thing. He kind of finally quit playing the game. But the reason that like he got to that point because he was like, okay, I've been grinding out forever. Like I'm working so hard. He told me, he's like, I'm going to sell this profile. He's like, I've worked so hard. Like I can actually make money off selling this account that I've worked so hard on.
What are we talking about?
And I was like, okay, fine. Sell the account and let's move on. And so I think he made like $1,000 off of it, which is insane, but also not enough to sell your life away. He stops playing the game. Life goes on. We stay together. It's getting a little rocky. And I was kind of like really frustrated with him for other reasons. And we're sitting on my couch one day and he's on his phone and I realize he's like really on his phone. And so I just kind of look over to see what he's doing. He's back on the game. He was back on the game. And I said, "Are you so for real right now?" And he was like, "Oh my God, I swear I haven't been playing that." I said, "We're done. We're done." That was the last straw. That was the last straw. That was the end.
That's not where I thought where this was going, and I love every second of this. You broke up with your ex.
Over gaming addiction. But it wasn't just that. It was not over just that.
Obviously.
But that was the last thing where I was like, I mean, he swore to me he'd never get back on. He was like, "I'm done. I promise. I won't play anymore." And then he's sitting there playing right in front of my face. And I said, "Get your stuff."
Yeah, that's like the last straw at that point.
Yeah. He knew how I felt about it and then picked up this new, and he was addicted to it again. I mean, like he was back on it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm out of your life now.
I literally have only been on a couple dates with guys that like play phone games, and if I hear the like coin noise or anything, I'm like, yeah, no.
That's a big no for me.
No. I used to have a cousin when I was little that would play his phone games on full volume when we were little, and we'd be in the car, and I just remember losing my shit, and that's exactly how I feel whenever I hear those sounds.
No, it's triggering. It's so upsetting. It's also, like, meant to be, like a stimulating
Stimulating,
sound, and
yeah.
it just grinds my gears.
Yeah, I've never dated a serious gamer before, and I don't think that I could.
I don't mind, like, an at-home gamer. Again, I don't think I would wanna date, like, a gamer again. Like, this guy was probably as gamery as I'll get. The good thing about gamers, though, they stay home. They stay home. They ain't out there cheating on you, and if they are, they're cheating on you in, like, VR. So,
I was
like,
gonna say, but they're, like, talking to their boys in their headsets about the most vile things you will
this
ever
is
hear
true.
in your life.
And guess what? They don't ever hang out with those boys IRL. My ex, his friend, he had 2 friends that he hung out with. No, let me rephrase. He had 2 friends. Period. And they were game friends.
Mhm.
One of them lived in the same city as us.
Mhm.
The other one didn't, okay?
Mhm.
He hadn't seen those guys in real life since high school. He was, like, 26. He
Mhm.
hadn't seen them since high school, but would talk to them on the phone and play games with them all day long. And they didn't hang out in person maybe once because I pushed him to.
Mhm.
And I was like, "Why don't you hang out with him?" He's like, "I don't know if I'd really fuck with him." Then what are you doing?
I don't really know if I would fuck with them. What?
What are you doing? And then he had all the, like, actual gamer friends that were, like, just from online, and he would, like, talk to them in chat rooms all day. And I was like, "Look, I think it's great to have people in your corner. I don't think it's bad to have online friends, but I think you must also and most importantly,
Mhm.
have IRL friends.
Mhm.
Hey,
I'm
where's your sport team? I can't just be me." And guess what it was? It's just me.
I
Yeah.
choose to forget about this era of my life, but there was a time where I, like, met this guy over a dating app, and I would just sit in their Discord, like, him and his buddies, and they all lived in Pittsburgh, but none of them would meet like, none of them had
So
ever met each
weird.
other in person.
They had
Like
never met.
no, like, a couple of them had met, they all lived in Pittsburgh, none of them had ever met in person.
So
I
weird.
keep saying none of them. A couple of them knew each other and hung out, but,
Okay.
like, collectively, they all
majority.
lived in the same area and had never actually met up in person, and I thought that that was psychotic.
It's so weird. We aren't really friends. You don't mean it.
My grandpa, I mean, he's an avid Candy Crush. I'm sure I'm sure my grandpa has probably dropped a few on Candy Crush. He's been playing that for as long as I can
Yeah.
remember.
I have a friend whose mom is, like, a big Candy Crush girl, and that friend has, like, phone games that she plays, and, like, I respect it. The thing is, like, she has friends, she has a life, she goes to work, she socializes, she
Right.
spends money on groceries and things. Like, that's okay if you wanna spend a couple bucks here and there for your favorite
Mhm.
little game. I don't judge.
Mhm.
But if that's, like, what you do, and you're not going outside, and you're not I don't know.
Would you ever pay for a dating app?
I bought Hinge Plus once.
Okay, so I was about to
Once.
expose myself.
I was about to
I was-
explode.
I was about to expose myself. There was a time that I bought Hinge to, like, have it for a month and then totally just never turned off my subscription, and my mom called me one day and was like,
It's expensive.
I just got a call that we owe Hinge, like, $90 or something."
Hey, the debt collector's calling.
Or not we owe Hinge, but, like, the bank or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
like, there's $90 under a dating app, Hinge, and I'm like, "Oh," it was in our iTunes account, that's what I'm getting at. I was like, "Oh, sorry, I will
I've been
cancel
hacked.
that right now."
I've been hacked. I bought Hinge Plus one time because I think I either had, like, a lot of likes and I wanted to scroll through them and see and not have to,
Yeah.
like, X out of everybody because, like,
Mhm.
I might wanna come back to you, I don't know. Or I was trying to send more likes, I don't remember, but I had it for, like, a month, and then I only used it that one time while I was on my phone, and then I didn't get on Hinge again, and so it was just, like, a waste of what, $25?
Yeah. No, it was during COVID, and I wanted to talk to people in other countries, and I ran out of
Oh.
likes, and I was in Australia and trying to
That's fun.
but it was really lame because you would match with them, and they'd be like, "Oh, like, are you here visiting?" And then it's like, "I'm actually
That actually is, like, the most
across the
annoying thing
world."
ever to be like, "I just wanted to DM."
Yeah. No, really, it was, so I don't have that no more. It's been hey, still I don't this is the longest I've gone without a dating app in a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you a big chatter, or would you actually meet up? Yeah.
Yeah.
Both?
Both, absolutely. Like, I can't have a roster. Like, I can't date several guys in person. But I can text a
can't do that.
couple. Like, I can text a couple. I'm gonna get confused on the storylines, and whenever we do meet in person, I'm gonna think that your mom's dead and your mom's alive, but actually your mom's alive and your mom's dead. There's 100% been times where I've been like, "Oh yeah, you told me about this," da, da, da," and they're like,
No. And you go, "Oh."
"That was my other house."
I'm sorry, that was my best guy friend who's only my friend, and I swear we're just friends.
I have never hit a dude with. He's just a guy friend. I've never hit a dude with that. I've never had to.
No.
So, anyways, I feel like this is a soft place to land.
Yeah,
I want to
where are
go.
we? Where are we?
I gotta do a haircut for a coworker in
Oh,
an hour,
yeah.
so I think we should just go enjoy the sun for a little bit.
Yeah, let's go enjoy some sunshine, go play in the park for a sec, and then
And then we both work tonight.
yeah.
And then the main one together.
This is a fun one.
But we had some
This is great. We had some giggles.
giggles.
This-
A lot of life going on, and I'm not mad about it.
No, it's fun. I'm grateful for your fun stories. And it was good to talk to you guys and catch up.
You know what I'm grateful for?
What are you grateful for?
I'm
We should end the pod with gratitude. Go ahead.
I have never been so grateful for my friends in my life right now. Whenever we went out the other night and we were all sitting outside and I felt like literal friends because it was 3 guys and 3 girls.
Was that
and
not the perfect
and we
ratio?
were
That was
all
so
just
fun.
having our own conversation, and I was not only high but delusional as fuck because I was going on 4 hours of sleep, and I was just sitting there. I was just like,
I felt the same way. That was a really fun, just like wholesome night, and like
so many giggles.
so many giggles. And not to bring it back to this like I do every time, but it is real and it is my life. But like since I quit drinking, I've been like, how am I gonna socialize? Like, how am I gonna have fun with friends? And like, if anything, it's gotten better. I'm like more
Aw.
present. I'm more intentional. The people I'm hanging out with
I
are
love
just
that.
so fun that like I can be stone cold sober on them and have the best time.
You're still such a goofy goober
I
at
still
heart.
have
We're just
fun.
having
I
so
still
much
have
fun.
fun and feel like myself, and it's just so nice.
Wait, you have to talk about the old man that scooted his way just to check out your tits.
Oh my god.
Nell was looking fire flame, boobies.
I wore a
up
cute little
at
vest the
him.
other night with like some like baggy jeans. I was feeling cute. I was sitting like, you know, just sitting with my homies, just sitting with the homies, but like the boobs were out. The boobs were out. And there's this little old man in a wheelchair, in one of those automatic wheelchairs.
Like veteran's hat. You know the type.
And he went over like next to the back door behind where my friends were sitting.
Where there's literally stairs. So all of us were like, is he trying to go out the back door? Like we
Yeah.
asked him if he needed help and he was like, no, I'm good.
He was like, no, I'm good. He just sits there for a second and then he goes, comes over. I'm sitting here. My friend's behind me.
I'm you.
Okay,
I'm
you be
I'm
me.
You.
He'll come up. He goes,
I don't think they can see what's going on.
He wrote-
Okay, I'll be him.
Okay. He buzzed right up and he parked.
All of this to say,
Oh.
he just wanted to get a glance. Who could blame him?
Don't blame. Honestly, I was like, you know what? Let me pull a nipple out. You deserve it.
just for the bet.
I just couldn't get over him making a lap and parking. That was really funny because he pulled right up front and got a good view. And I said, you know what? You have a good night, sir. Hey. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. This has been really fun.
God, so much fun. We love you so much.
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.